YouTube, Geek or Father here. So this is a Airsoft update review video thing. Just so you guys, if you are following, if you're into Airsoft, it's kind of I'm going to be new to it. I know what it is. I've known what it is for years. I've always wanted to get into it. And the first video I did was about a bit of gear that I got. So my first game is on the 18th of December at InvictaBattlefield in Kent. And so I've just went and bought out a few more things. It's the last couple of things that I'll buy before I actually start. And two of them massive essentials. So before I had some trousers, some tops, a bag and all that business. Again, I don't have a gun yet because I can't have one because I'm not registered on the UK ARA. But just the last couple of things that I picked up, show you guys. So hopefully this video serves also to anyone that wants to get into Airsoft as to some of the things you might need versus some of the things you definitely need. And obviously then the first time I actually go out skirmishing, I'm going to try to do a video about that. So, right, first of all, and this is the most important thing, and again, all this stuff is from Platoon stores in Rochester. I said this is the only place I'm going to go. I'm going to stick to that. But the first thing, very important, and you're not going to be able to play if you haven't got some of these. Airsoft sites will rent you these if you decide to do a rental package with a gun, overalls and these, and so very important. I picked these up, I think they were $9.99. They're by a brand called New Pro. It's eye protection. So these are the ones I decided to go with because I thought it'd be a bit different. So the yellow lens, ABS plastic, I imagine that because they're a very good brand that they're actually impact rated plastic, so that I don't get BBs in my eyes because that will blind me, to be quite frank. So very nice pair of glasses, some nice nose cushioning there, New Pro branded. If we can get into, no, wrong side. New Pro branded, New Pro, there you go. And yellow lens, and on the back is a removable, detachable head clip, little elastic thing, so you don't lose your glasses. So we're going to stick them on my head. There we go. It makes everything a cool yellow, and the headband's just popped off. So let's just try to, if I didn't put it on properly. There you go. So eye pro, nice and tight around the face. Unless someone shoots me here, then I'm pretty much going to be protected from anything getting directly into my eyes at speed. And luckily, the way, it's a bit ironic really, unluckily, I don't have any luck. And so a baby is probably going to do this mad bounce thing and get up in there. But for the most part, I'm protected. I did realise, they come in a little case as well. There you go. Look at that New Pro. A little symbol of a BB. So cheap, £10. You can get full mask ones, more goggle style. I thought these would do for me, so I'm happy with that. The next thing I purchased was a hat. So this is a Viper Tactical hat. It's just a simple Velcro fastening hat. It's got a Velcro patch there on top and a little one on back, as well as on the front side of the size adjuster. It's in multicam, Viper's own multicam, and again I just bought that to give me a little bit of protection against the top of my head. I've got a helmet coming. I bought like a really cheap helmet just to swap over, but that's also going to, in the summertime, maybe give me something to keep the sun out of my eyes, because these are not UV rated. Although because of the colour of them, I did wear them the other day on the way back. Look at the hair. So yeah, it's just adds to the look as well. Next thing, oh, the hat was a tenner as well, I think. I don't think it was too expensive. The next thing was just a scarf. So that's, again, it's a Viper scarf because I want to try to keep as much of my kit Viper as possible. It's pretty darn long. And literally that is only because two reasons. It's cold this time of year, so in December this is going to actually be quite effective for keeping me warm around the old neck, where obviously I'll be wearing clothes, but also it's going to protect some necking if I do happen to take a BB in the neck. Obviously, again, I'll have a top on, but also the way I've wrapped this scarf is that if I move that bit around the back there, I can, if I want, use that to be a little bit more warm up in the face. It's not the thickest material in the world, but it will take out some impact from a BB. So that's that. We'll keep that on. The last thing I purchased, and which is one of the other really important things, is good solid footwear. So the guys down at Platoon stores had a really good range, but again, I wanted to keep the brand the same, Viper Tactical, and I mean there was a cheaper pair in sand coloured boots. They pretty much looked unbranded to me, and it's not about the brands because it's not a fashion. Well, I was told some parts of the game are fashion statement orientated, but these looked really protective. They have got branding on them, and they reminded me of my days as a cadet. So it was a pair of boots. Also, the other thing about these is that nice name up there. You see that? Thinsulate, which means they're comfortable, they're warm, they're ankle protection. Big thing. I'm going to be running around on uneven terrain, and these boys are going to protect my ankles. I'm also getting old, so just really nice sturdy boot, segregated rubber sole, full rubber, one piece. It looks like it's going to be really grippy. They've got comfort insole in them, and up the top here they've got like a rubber toe cap. You can see it there running across the front. Just a little bit, it's not steel, it is rubber, which is good because it makes that boot lighter. But the reason that's reminding me of being cadets is because I remember having to, I don't think I would have got away with a boot like this, but I remember really having to polish the crap out of my toe caps, to the point where my CO could see their reflection in my shoe, which was bloody hard work, to be quite frank. But a lesson learned is how to polish boots, so I've always known how to do that now. Just really nice solid boot. These are brand new, so when I go down on the 18th, I'm going to stand out like a noob and probably get shot like one, because I don't look like I'm weathered. I've got no idea what I'm doing. I know how to operate quite a few weapons from past experiences with weapons, so hopefully I'm going to get aimed at, however you look at it, which I'm happy to do. But these were $79.99. Again, there was a pair that were 40 quid, so I could have spent the same money and got something else, or two pairs, but these look more protective. There are higher valued versions in the shop, 511 or 511, however you like to say it. The tactical, the other tactical brand, really well known brand, they do boots in the range of 120, 150, and they've got more features in them. But for a pair of boots that are going to protect my ankles, that look cool, happy days. The other thing I bought were twisties. Now I can't show you my twisties because they are attached to my trousers, but I'll explain what a twisty is. I first used them when I was a cadet. They're basically lengths of elastic woven elastic with 2 little silver hooks on them, and you put them around the top of your boot, link them together, and then you tuck your trousers into them, and it keeps you, so it saves you. When I was on parade, you would have to have twisties holding your trousers to your boots. You weren't allowed to tuck your trousers into your boots. So I don't intend to do that when I'm airsofting. It gives them a little bit of slack, just like it makes the bottom of your combat trousers or whatever trousers you're wearing elasticated. Do you know when you buy like jogging pants? If I was to put the elastic over the top of my boots, it would kind of hold the trouser in place. So I used them when I was a cadet, and they're £1, so I bought them, and they just link my trousers to the top of my boots and take away the excess material as well. Don't make them look so baggy. And then, so I only spent, I mean, the boots were a Christmas present, and I know it's not Christmas yet, but the idea is that I've got a game 10 days before Christmas, so I need foot protection. So my partners let me have them early for that day, and then I'll clean them, put them back in the box, and open them at Christmas. So I spent 30 quid altogether. Hat, glasses, scarf, twisties. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And the guys down there were kind enough to give me my first morale patch that I don't already own. I've got some like Viper patches. I've got my patches from my Halo loot crate, but this is a 511 patch, and it was only available when you spent X amount of money on 511 gear. They had one of these spare, and they gave it to me. I'm really thankful for that. So that will go on my my gear. So the first time I go out, so it says give back, and you've got a medic carrying a wounded soldier off the battlefield. I assume he's got his gun in his hand, and he's got a soldier over his shoulder. 511 brand morale patch. So that is gonna go. Yeah, it won't go there because that's mental, but that's gonna go on my kit. Thank you for watching. Watch out, look out for the next airsoft video, which will be in a few parts, but I'll edit into one video. But it's going to be getting ready to, going to, actually doing, and coming back from my first airsoft game down in InvictaBattlefield in Kent on the 18th of December. And also, if anyone manages to watch this who's going to that, I am basically a baby, so please help me out. I'll be really thankful, and I'll give you a shout out for when I do those videos. Peace out. Oh, wait. Like and subscribe. That's always nice. Thank you very much.